So I want to walk you guys through our project that we performed a while ago. When Perspective was first released, the project we did was building a central information system that functions as a HMI, SCADA, and MES solution for LCS, or Limex Cleaning Solutions. Limex Cleaning Solutions offers washing as a service. They deliver a unique solution including machinery, staff, maintenance, reporting, and many more. They started the project at the Royal Flora Holland, which is the biggest flower trade fair globally. To get a basic understanding on what the project is about, I would like to show a small video about the end results in terms of machinery. After the video, I would like to zoom in on the Ignition application that we have created. All right. So you just watched the video of Limex Cleaning Solutions and how they use high quality washing machines and also provide washing as a service, including the machine, labor, planning, reporting, and maintenance. For the customer Royal Flora Holland and the following customers, LCS were searching for a new system to control the washing machine and the related activities like the creation of planning and the required reporting functionality that are also part of washing as a service. Their mission is to improve the process and use less chemicals, water, and energy in the complete cleaning process. In order to improve all of this, data logging was crucial. Since the washing machines are 65 meters long, a mobile HMI was required so that the operator can walk around and troubleshoot. In addition, the quest for a unified system, a pilot project that will be distributed across multiple LCS customers if successful. The solution that we built was using Ignition to create a HMI, SCADA, and MES solution that can be used on normal clients and mobile devices as well. Via a Vision client can be logged on into the system. Based on the roles, which we have 10 plus possibilities, drop-downs navigation show exactly all the options to use the specific functions. By using this option to split the functions of the application, one single project was sufficient for the full quest. In addition, a mobile project was created to fulfill the options to walk around with the HMI. After the release of Perspective, this mobile project was transferred into a Perspective mobile version with even more options to control the machine. The planning of the machine can also be made within the system. This planning is compared to the actual amount of washed products and is reported back to Flora Holland so that they are aware of the progress. In addition, we have developed and used our own created corporate identity module, which we made for Vision. It gives us the option to give the project a nice look and feel. With this module, the developer has the access to multiple more advanced options on custom components in Vision. The design of these components is based on the best UI and UX experience. With the new release of Perspective, All of these custom UI UX options are now available out of the box. So we use Perspective for all of our future projects. The project scope, we had around 6,000 tags, so that's 2,000 tags for each machine. And we have 35 screens in Vision and 10 on mobile that were later on transferred into 80 views in Perspective. Continuously, there are 10 clients open and more are occasionally open. In total, we have around 600 alarms, and the devices that are being used are iPad minis to control the machinery and multiple laptops for other personnel that take a look inside the data. The architecture that we use is currently the standard one from Ignition, but later it will move to a wide area with central Ignition to bridge corporate and control network. And we have one SQL database, which is hosting all the data. But of course, that will be expanding as soon as we change the architecture. Currently, we're not storing that much historical data. However, we have a lot of manual logging to count the number of buckets that pass by and test chemical values as well. The basic of the project lays in Vision. We have developed a single project that uses drop-down navigation to navigate between the various windows. Based on the roles, the application windows will be visible in the navigation. At this particular screen that you're watching right now, we can see the basic overview of the 3 production lines. These are these 3 blocks, showing the status and many counters that are in there. It all hosts the option to perform a recipe changeover. At the bottom, we have the option to deep dive into any of the lines and a particular section by clicking on any of the rectangles that we see. When Limex Cleaning Solutions changed the logo, we also had to change the color and the visualization of the project. So we had to move from green into blue. We can only see it in the logo right now, but we have many more changes in the project. We used our corporate identity module, and this change only was really very minor for us. Since the production lines are 65 meters in length, a standard fixed HMI would always be placed on the wrong spot. Operators, failures, and HMIs are never at the same location, of course. Therefore, no HMIs were used to control the machinery. All of this is done via the tablet HMI that we created. So the SCADA and HMI screens are created in Vision and also in Perspective, while still they have the exact same look and feel. For each section, a detail page is created, including parameters, settings, manual controls, and visual overviews of the section. By clicking on another section in the bottom, the page changes immediately. For the tablet, of course, we created also the 4 exact visuals. However, that we did it in Perspective. Later, we made more use of the Perspective module since features were increasing and we added the Perspective dashboard. Due to this dashboard, everyone can easily access the status directly from the web browser. The results of this project have been fantastic. Ignition is now used during all activities related to the control of the washing machine and washing as a service. Before Limex Logic had Ignition, LCS uses multiple systems during these activities, like WinCC, Excel, planning software, and special reporting software. The use of Ignition made one system sufficient to fulfill all their needs. Because all functions are integrated into a single project, the waiting time to switch systems is reduced to none. In addition, the current process is always available for the management and the customer. Before Ignition, this was only available on the end of the week when the wash products were manually counted. Adjusting the planning was not possible or very difficult because of this late update. The mobile project that was created had some trouble with the high volume of information that we show. After the change to Perspective, the mobile HMI runs more smoothly and has more options to control the machine. Also, the user experience has increased after this change. In addition, Perspective browser application is created for some of the functions that are currently in Vision. For example, the dashboard, creation of planning, and reporting functions that will be transferred to Perspective for easier access to third parties. Limex Cleaning Solutions is currently planning and distributing Limex Logic across Europe and all industries that require the washing of projects. Current focus is on washing buckets for flowers, which is a typical Dutch market, of course. As soon as multiple washing facilities are up and running, the MES layer of Ignition will be transferred into a central server placed in a data center. At the central location, all information will be stored so that it's redundant and centralized. Every washing facility will have its own server that's responsible for the HMI, a part of the SCADA. In addition, in case of a downtime of any of the local servers at the washing facilities, the central server will probably be used as a redundant server so that production can always continue.